Hey, Relentless Goal Achievers. Hope you guys are doing great. Listen, it's that time of the year. We're at the end of the year. And what I know about most organizations is that leaders are getting together. End of the year retreats, beginning of the year retreats. We're having company meetings. Everybody wants to be on the same page. And so this is why I'm doing this quick video to help you guys have an amazing end of the year, beginning of the year, whenever it is, leadership retreat. I'm going to give you 3 things you can do to get everybody on the same page so that your next year is way better than last year. And what inspired this, I remember probably, 6-7 years ago, it was me. I was the director of sales for DCA Imaging Systems at the time. My VP of sales and marketing, our VP of operations, our president, and a consultant are all out to dinner. And a consultant hands all of us a piece of paper. He says, hey, write down your company's biggest goal for the year. Well, the VP of sales and me, the director of sales and the president of the company, we wrote them down. We got it all right. The director of operations had a completely different goal in mind. And what a light bulb moment that was, that here we are in a fairly small company. It was just over 50 people, fairly small company, not knowing the goal of the organization. Since then, I've become a consultant and a coach, and I've actually facilitated quite a few leadership retreats, had the pleasure of being in it, and I see what's going on. We weren't the only one. There are many organizations who are not on the same page. And so I don't want that for you, because I want you to be a relentless goal achiever. So here we go. I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can have an amazing retreat for your leaders. They're all going to walk away inspired. They're going to walk away on the same page. And most of all, they're going to get their people on the same page as your vision. So, number 1, here's one thing you can do. Do what this consultant did, right? Give everybody a sticky note, have them write out the biggest goal for either this year or next year, whatever you're working on. Just say, what do you think is the biggest goal for our organization for the next 12 months? Have them write it down. This is going to be anonymously done, right? So they're all going to write it down in a sticky, and then they're going to go post it on the wall. Once that's done, the facilitator, if you want me to come in, I'd be happy to come in and do this for you. Or if you have your own facilitator internally, takes all those goals and puts them up. And then as a group, you prioritize them. As a group, you decide, is something missing? Is something up there that should not be, perhaps? But the most important thing here is that everybody gets to pick the number 1 goal. So as a group, you're going to have awesome discussion why you think that should be the goal. And we're going to prioritize them. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, you can decide, do you want to go after 1, 2, 3 goals? Do you want to discard the rest? Do you want to save them for, Q2, maybe the following year, whatever? It gets your leadership team on the same page really well. Number 2 thing you can do, same thing with the sticky notes. Place your biggest challenge. What do you think is the biggest challenge that the organization is going to face in the next 12 months? Have people write that down. Or perhaps it's a challenge that they're facing now as a leader. Perhaps it's hiring and onboarding people. Perhaps it's losing people to competition. Perhaps it's losing deals. Perhaps it's not getting the inventory in time. Whatever that may be for you, it's good for everyone to be able to express those opinions, and for the top leadership to understand what your leaders are going through on a daily basis. So once again, all the sticky notes go on a board, prioritize them, and discuss them. Which ones do we want to fix? And then what solutions do we have? What ideas do we have? After that, if you have a really good facilitator, you can actually assign the solutions to each individual leader and have them commit to accountability, right? So, hey, every month for the next 30 days, I'm going to work on this. Here's what we're going to do. Maybe they have a team together, and then they'll report to everyone in the meeting what they're doing, right? Communication is going to be super key here in order to get you guys to that next level, relentlessly get to that next goal. And then the following, I'm going to give you a little plug, is this leadership game that's right behind me. And this leadership game is done by John Maxwell. If you're a leader, you probably understand who John Maxwell is and the books he wrote. And this is based on principles out of 8 of his books. You got Leadership Gold, Today Matters, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, Becoming a Person of Influence, 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Good leaders ask great questions, and intentional living. So I picked 2 cards because what happens is you play this game with 6 to 12 people, and you have to be certified through John Maxwell team and be at a certain tier level to be able to teach this. So you literally sit around, there's dice, there's a timer, there are cards, and the cards look something like this. There's 6 different types of cards. So I picked 2 just to give you an idea of the type of conversation you have. And by the way, every single time I facilitated this game with the leadership team, the results have been phenomenal. The feedback has been phenomenal. The engaging conversation that this game evokes has been phenomenal. So imagine if you're, sitting around a table with your leadership team and a question comes up that says, what are 2 new things we could implement immediately to add value to the people in our organization? What are 2 new things we can implement immediately to add value to the people in our organization? And now you have all the leaders brainstorming this idea, and then it's up for discussion. Those are the types of things I can come in and help you facilitate. The next question, imagine this one. What are 2 habits or priorities that should be changed now in order to achieve the results you want 1 to 2 years from now? And this is where everybody writes their own answer on a sticky note and everybody discusses this. This is really interesting stuff. Truly leadership development. Takes your leadership to the whole next level, gets you to think and talk about things that probably you wouldn't have thought or talked about without a facilitator. So shameless plug, I'd love to come into your organization and help you facilitate an amazing leadership retreat. So please consider the goal guide, and I hope this video has been helpful for you. For more tips, join our Facebook group, the Relentless Goal Achievers community. I'd love to see you in there. Let me help you reach all your goals. And check the link below for our arsenal, where I have some amazing free gifts for you. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.